Hello, preppers. We specialize in prepping on this channel. Of course, we're Goshen Prepping, but one of the things I truly specialize in is thrifty prepping. Instead of spending tons of money on stuff, how to get the best bang for your buck. And that's what this video is all about, by the way. 9 ways to get prepping done, in some ways for free, but at least for cheaper prices. So let's go through all 9, and it's going to get better as we go. The last one is a really big money maker. In fact, getting you prepping stuff that could really help out. All right, number 1, secondhand shopping. Of course, thrift stores, Goodwill, Salvation Army, there's tons of them in which you can get gear. I mean, you really do have to shop around. Sometimes the gear is not so good. Sometimes you can find some gold mine things. Not to mention, we're heading into yard sale season. Beautiful time to get stuff. Flea markets, all kinds of ways to get stuff, second-hand prices. And I'm going to link at the end some yard sale stuff to look at. In fact, I'm going to make a new one as spring's coming around too. Number 2, online shopping. Now, you may think like eBay and Craigslist is out of the picture. And of course, in a lot of ways it is. But understand that's what like old timers use because they don't know of things like Facebook Marketplace. So you can go to Craigslist and eBay sometimes to find things that they're like, what? Nobody's buying my stuff. And you might be able to get it inexpensive. But of course, when we talk about modern day shopping, going to Facebook Marketplace is a really good way to go, trying to find a lot of the good deals. Number 3, start a prepping group in your area. The groups are good for exchanging training and drills and ideas and such, but one of my favorite things about these prepping groups is often they'll have a bartering time too. Everyone will put stuff on the table. What do you want to barter? What do you want to trade? And of course, you can get a lot of stuff that you need, not to mention if you have an overabundance of certain things, you can take it there and get rid of some stuff that you just have too much of. Number 4, even though this is illegal in some areas, you might want to give it a try. Dumpster diving. It's amazing. We like to go shopping at Sam's a little before they close because that's when their meat goes on sale. And what I find is they're about to throw it out. If they say, you know what, if we don't sell it today, we're throwing away in the dumpster. And we'll even say, can we get it? And they'll say, no, we can't do it. There's a lot of places that will donate it to charities and such, but there's a lot of stuff that end up in dumpsters. And surf YouTube, by the way, there are some channels completely devoted to people who go dumpster diving and finding really good deals. Next up, food banks. Now, I'm not saying go to the food banks with some type of thing saying, oh, I'm really poor and destitute and I can't afford anything. Please give me your food. Obviously, you shouldn't do that, especially for the fact that you don't want to take food away from people who do need it. But you'll find sometimes the food banks will tell you, we have so much food and we don't have enough people coming in, and you may not truly need it as much as other people, but I'd rather give it to you than let it go to waste. In fact, a lot of the stores, instead of doing it to the dumpsters, will give it to the food banks, and you can sometimes get like day-old bread or slightly expired stuff right away, and that way you can actually save a lot of money that way. Number 6, government liquidation. Now, when I say government liquidation, I'm not talking about necessarily the military who now sells it to these huge government websites and you pay big bucks for it. I miss the days when you can actually buy it right from the military bases. You could do that if you're in the military. The DRMO, you could get really good stuff back then. Even like military surplus stores sometimes are now hit or miss. No, what I'm talking about government surplus isn't necessarily military, but like towns, municipalities, universities, they will often put out advertisements saying, hey, we're having an auction or we're having a sale to get rid of gear that they don't need anymore. And sometimes the gear comes from like their steam manufacturing plants and such. You can get some really good prepper stuff there. Just give it a try and check it out. I have a really expensive, very expensive microscope to do my own lab work that I got from a guy who got it from one of these sales. So keep looking. All right, number 7, get free samples. Yeah, there's actually a lot of places out there that give stuff away, give it away so you can try it out. I'll put a link below for these. We have totallyfreestuff.com, magicfreebiesuk.co.uk, thefreesite.com. And I'll tell you, if you have other ones, put them in the comments below because there's lots of places that have totally free stuff out there. Number 8, preppers' websites. There's so many of them. So many people specialize in just having websites. And when you get on there, it says, hey, if you give our email address, we will give you this booklet for free or give you something for free. And sometimes these websites even have giveaways for merchandise. I mean, think about it. You spend $1 for the lottery, 1 in a million chance, more than 1 in a million. But sometimes you go to these little preppers websites and you'll actually fill out a thing to win like a tactical flashlight. And there may be only 200 people who entered. It's great odds you may actually win one of those. Then finally, number 9, here's the big one. You ready for this? You're going to laugh. Start a YouTube channel. I'm not necessarily saying start a channel like Goshen Prepping where you're actually doing preparedness advice and stuff. There's a lot of channels on the internet or on YouTube that totally focus on simply just doing, you ready for this? Gear test. And I get inundated numerous times a day with so many people saying, can you try out our gear? Can you show our gear on the channel, etc. And I won't do it. I mean, I will show gear that I truly believe in, and I don't mind getting some free gear on occasion, but I really want to put out some really good prepper advice. But they will literally, I've had friends who started channels up, and within the first week or two of starting a channel, they're already getting sponsorships of getting gear. You could totally start your own channel doing nothing but gear test for stuff. Start out with some of your own stuff first, then soon you'll start getting emails from people, and don't be afraid to reach out to them and say, hey, I like what you're offering here. Would you like to send one to me for my channel, and I'll model it? And often that's what they'll do, is they'll give you the gear for free in exchange for a video. All right, there's 9 things, guys. You don't always have to have a lot of money. And in some of these cases, you don't have to have money at all to be able to prep and prepare. And of course, I always say drilling and training is your number 1 prep anyway, besides having like food stockpiled. So get going with that. But either way, also put in the comments below, what are some other ways to get stuff inexpensive or even free when it comes to prepping? Because you know what? Thriftiness when it comes to prepping is what we're all about. Thanks for watching.